Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Paul Lisnek. There's lots of good causes out there and lots of diseases that need to be addressed in our society and get rid of them. You know, one of the worst is called ALS. You might know as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is, I've often described it as a fate worse than death, but fortunately there are efforts going on to assist the patients, to get people as comfortable as they can in life, and to try and solve this terrible disease with a cure. Meet my next guest, who's also helping to make a difference. Lou Pisone, she's a board member of Les Turner ALS Foundation, making a difference in that world. Lou, it's nice to see you.
Well, it's nice to be here.
I always feel, you know, I use that phrase, it's a fate worse than death. I don't think you would disagree with that.
No, I wouldn't, because what it does is it gradually leaves people a prisoner in their own bodies. Their muscles stop working, they can't move, they can feel a fly crawling across their arm and they can't stop it.
And yet their mind.
Oh, totally clear. In most cases, totally clear.
You know from what you speak, and you told me it was okay to bring this up, but what got you involved in the ALS, Les Turner ALS Foundation, you have personal experience with this.
I do. My husband passed away from ALS in 2001. So, yeah, I have skin in the game, as they say.
And for a moment, the experience, it's not just the patient going through it, which is the horrendous part. This is a challenge for the entire family.
It is in many ways, because just when you think you've got it under control and you've figured out how to make things easier, how to move through the house, how to this, that, or the other, the disease changes, and then there's a new normal, and you've got to get used to that again. So, yeah.
For how many years did you have to deal with this in terms of your husband's illness?
Well, Richard was on kind of the short end of things. He passed away 18 months after his diagnosis, but there are people who live depending upon how the disease progresses, and it's different for everybody. Years and years. On the one hand, you've got Richard, 18 months. On the other hand, you've got Sir Stephen Hawking, who has a very rare form of ALS, but he's still around. And look what he's accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, which just goes to show the devastation of the disease. Imagine we had lost him so many years ago. Les Turner works so hard in so many ways. Let's just do a moment on the research. Talk about the facilities. What are we trying to do?
Okay, well, one of the things that the foundation does, that the Les Turner ALS Foundation does, is we fund 3 research labs at Northwestern Memorial Hospital. Used to be 2, now we've got 3.
Great.
And one of them concerns itself with the upper motor neurons from here up. One concerns itself with the lower motor neurons here down, and the other one works mainly with genes and
yeah, because they've got to get to the gene and get to the source of all of this. Yeah. You guys raise money all year long, but people they go to the website, we're posting that, and they can check out all these events. But I do want to point out that May is ALS Awareness Month. We need to get people aware of this.
Yes, we still do. It's amazing to me, after everything that other organizations and ours has done to educate the public about ALS, that there are so many people who really don't understand what it is. So when we do tag days in May, we have people, family members, other people who are interested parties, members of our staff at the office, out and about with the vests on and the cans and asking people to help, and they do, and they ask about us and we tell them.
How hopeful are you, since you are so intimately involved with this, that a cure is close, around the corner maybe, or not?
10 years ago it was a lot farther away, but every time you turn around, there's another gene that someone has found that either is responsible for the inherited version or for the sporadic, who knows why they get it version.
And that's why we've got to keep the research going. Thanks for being with me, and thank you for the work you do. My guest, Lou Pisone, a board member with Les Turner ALS Foundation. I'm Paul Lisnek. This is Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.